Joseph to a far-off land. This land was Egypt, he was made into a slave. But everyone he worked for liked how he behaved. They liked how he behaved. God was with Joseph, even in this far-off land. He works all things for good because he always has a plan. The Pharaoh ended up making Joseph second in command, and Joseph had to store food to feed the whole land. A famine came, that means there was no food to eat, and Joseph's brothers longed for wheat, meat, or a tiny treat. Yeah, a tiny treat. But Egypt was doing fine because of what Joseph had done. People everywhere came for food, even his brothers came for some. They didn't recognize who Joseph had become. It had been many years since the bad things they had done. He revealed who he was to his brothers, and they were scared of the punishment that they deserved. But Joseph forgave them instead of being mad. He said, God can make good things even out of the bad. Yeah, even out of the bad. God was with Joseph, even in this far-off land. He works all things for good because he always has a plan. God was with Joseph, even in this far-off land. He works all things for good because he always has a plan.
Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Dragon and Giraffe, how are you today?
Well, I'm okay, Miss Jenny. Actually, Giraffe, we agreed we wouldn't tell her.
Dragon, Giraffe, what's going on?
Well, we did something you asked us not to do, but it's really not that bad.
I think you'd better tell me what it is.
We ate all the chocolate cake that you were saving for the family dinner.
Oh, that makes me sad.
We're sorry, Miss Jenny.
Well, thank you for being honest. I would have been more upset if you had lied or didn't tell me about it.
So you forgive us?
Yes, I forgive you. In the Bible, we often read about the importance of forgiving people. I think God knows how hard it is to truly forgive someone who has hurt or upset you.
I bet Joseph would have a really hard time forgiving his brothers after selling him to the Egyptians. Yeah, that's way worse than eating someone's cake.
Let's watch today's Bible story to see what happens when Joseph sees his brothers. I think the story may surprise you.
Stories of the Bible. Joseph forgives. This is Joseph, who was the son of Israel and Rachel. But he had 11 brothers who hated him and sold him into slavery. After being put in jail, Joseph told of the future of Egypt when he interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, and Joseph found favor with the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh made Joseph a leader in his kingdom. Just as Joseph had told the Pharaoh, Egypt had 7 years of abundance. Then the 7 years of abundance came to an end, and the 7 years of famine began, just as Joseph had said. But the Egyptians had food to eat because Joseph had planned for the famine. There was famine in all the other lands, and many came to Joseph to buy food. There was even a famine in the land that Joseph came from. So when Israel heard that there was grain in Egypt, he sent his sons to buy some. But Israel did not send Benjamin with the others because he was afraid that harm might come to him. When Joseph's brothers came to him, Joseph recognized them, but he pretended to be a stranger. So Joseph decided to test his brothers. He had his interpreter tell them to send for Benjamin, who had stayed home. And then he threw his brothers in jail for 3 days. On the 3rd day, Joseph let all but one of the brothers take grain to their starving households with the instruction to bring Benjamin back. But Joseph provided for his brothers' journey and gave them grain and silver. The brothers did exactly as Joseph instructed, as they were scared that God was punishing them for what they had done to Joseph so many years before. They traveled home to their father's house, then back to Egypt. Now that he had seen that they brought Benjamin, Joseph was overwhelmed, so he released the brother who was still in prison. But Joseph decided to play one more trick on his brothers. He sent the brothers away but told his servant to hide his silver cup in Benjamin's bag. Then Joseph told the servant to go after the brothers and retrieve the cup. The brothers hadn't traveled far before the servant stopped them and accused them of stealing the cup. Joseph could no longer control himself before his attendants. He made them leave so he could be alone with his brothers, and he told his brothers who he really was. Ta-da! He told them of his life and all he had experienced, and he forgave them for what they had done. God was with Joseph and took care of him and showed him favor.
Now we know that Joseph did forgive his brothers for selling him to the Egyptians.
That could not have been easy. I had trouble forgiving someone even if they cut in front of me in line.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked out for them. But Miss Ginny, that's really hard to do in real life.
Giraffe, Joseph's story in the Bible is real life. It just happened a long time ago. That means if Joseph could forgive his brothers and see how God had a plan for his life the whole time, we can do the same for those who hurt or make us angry. God doesn't want us to live a life of being angry or hurt. He wants us to live a life of love and kindness.
Well, I guess I got some work to do.
I think this is something we can all work on every day.
Especially now.
Okay, but one thing I don't understand. Why did Joseph trick the brothers by putting the silver cup in his brother's bag?
Yeah, couldn't he just say, "Yo, I'm your brother that you sold to Egyptians"? That would have been easier.
It does feel like Joseph played a mean trick on the brothers, but we have to remember that it was a different place and in different rules. Sometimes we have to look at something differently to get the truth. I've got something for you to watch, and then we'll talk about it some more.
Are you going to make a cup disappear? That would be so cool.
I love magic tricks.
No magic tricks. Let's watch.
Hey, AJ, I have something for you to read to everyone.
Sure, I'd be happy to read something.
Here you go.
Mom? I can't read this.
Why not? Did you forget how to read?
Mom! No, there is nothing on the card to read.
Try again.
Nope. I don't see anything. Are you sure you read something on it?
Yep, I'm sure. What if I give you a special tool?
Like glasses?
No, try this.
Whoa, I can read it now. All things are possible with God.
Great job.
So cool. That was pretty tricky to use invisible ink.
You're right. That ink was a trick, but what's written on it isn't a trick. We know that no matter what, God can make anything possible. Like forgiving someone who did something wrong to us.
Or asking someone to forgive us if we did something wrong to them. Hey, can I keep this? It would be fun to trick my sister.
Sure.
It can be fun to trick someone. We just need to make sure that we're careful not to lie to others.
So, it was good that we told you about eating the whole cake, right?
Yeah, you were right, Giraffe. I'm glad we didn't lie about that. It wouldn't have been what God wanted us to do.
Thanks for forgiving us, Miss Jenny. Maybe we can help make another cake.
Oh, I love baking cakes. Would you rather make it chocolate with sprinkles or vanilla with strawberries?
Oh, both sound really yummy. I think we should try vanilla this time.
I like Would You Rather games. Can we play some more?
Sure, let's ask Would You Rather questions from our Bible stories. Are you guys ready?
This will be jolly good fun.
I'm as ready as an astronaut during the countdown blast off.
Would you rather be Jacob's favorite son or be Pharaoh's trusted advisor? Would you rather be in the belly of a fish or in the lion's den? Would you rather build an ark for many years or be stuck in the ark for many months? Would you rather eat as much fish and bread as you want, or only eat what you want but still be hungry? Would you rather be in a strong storm for a few minutes, or rain for 40 days? Thanks for playing!
Which one was your favorite?
I decided I'd rather be in the lion's den. I think fish are too stinky.
Well, I'd rather eat a few gummies than just fish and bread.
You might change your mind after being really hungry. Speaking of hungry, I'm about ready to go bake our cake.
I guess that means it's time to say goodbye now.
Yep, it has been great being with you today.
I'm glad we learned about forgiveness today.
Me too. Now, let's go bake our cake. Thanks for joining us today. I'm praying you all stay healthy and know that you are loved.
Bye!
Hello, Home Church. I am Ella, and today I will be saying the Home Church Kids Prayer. Dear God, thank you for the church, and thank you for everyone that goes to the church. Thank you for my dada, my Mimi, and all my friends, my whole family, and everyone. Keep everyone in the whole world safe. The end.